Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Blondes have more fun?
We're in the wrong. It's America on the Brunch Bunch.
So we're lighting things up today on the Brunch Bunch, and I mean literally lighting things up with Maurice Green and Anthony Powell, the dynamic duo behind Windy City Cigar Bar, a true Southside gym that's been bringing people together since 2018 as we celebrate their 7th anniversary. You know, most businesses don't make it past the first year anniversary. So 7, the year of completion, we are celebrating, and we're going to dive into how they built more than one lounge and how they built a family. We want to give a big brunch welcome to Maurice and Anthony Powell. Maurice Green and Anthony Powell. Y'all, thank you so much. Your story is inspiring.
Thank you.
So, you know, cigar bars, with the legalization of marijuana, smoke bars have become more and more prevalent. So I'm super excited to have you in the space and in our place.
Yes, glad to be here.
Well, Maurice and Tony, can I call you Tony?
Please.
Awesome. See, I like to call my friends what everybody else's friends call them, right? Because now you're my new friends. So tell us, how did you all collaborate and come up with the idea of opening a cigar bar?
The idea came because I was going to a cigar lounge in Hyde Park, and they were not catering to the needs of the community, in my opinion. So I decided to maybe try it on my own. I went to Maurice and said, let's talk about this and see if we can come up with something unique and different for the community. And we did. Came up with Windy City.
All right. So what's unique and different about Windy City?
Because we're just not a cigar lounge. We are a place where people come to relax and enjoy themselves and do other things besides smoke cigars.
Oh, so y'all the cheers of the cigar.
We are.
Okay.
Exactly. Tell us that. Yeah, we're the cheers of cigar lounges.
That's awesome. So with the vision that you had for the lounge when you opened, and what was the vision and how has it evolved over the past 7 years? That in and of itself deserves an applause.
Thank you.
So how has it evolved?
But we brought something different to the cigar industry in regards to change of atmosphere, opposed to we give live entertainment, we have DJs.
Oh my God.
We give an experience. That's what we like to call it, an experience.
So cigars and music. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
Absolutely.
You could come in with your eyebrows in the middle of your head and go out with not even having eyebrows.
Right.
So that is amazing. So do you all have that every night? Live?
No, not every night. But
every night you have a music?
Not every night, because like Monday Night Football, then Sundays, we watch the football games. We have a nice 420-inch television screen. And the guys and the girls, they love that.
They do, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. If I could get a 420-inch TV, y'all will never see me back in the studio. I'm telling you now. So what do you think sets your lounge apart from other cigar bars and in the city? I know you said you have, 420 inches is like, you know what it's like. But
it's just the whole experience that regular customers to new customers that come into the lounge is like family. We treat
y'all know all of your customers by name, I bet.
By name.
Yes.
By name.
So running a business together for 7 years is no small feat. You know, when you have a partnership, it's kind of difficult. Even if it's a marriage partnership, it's kind of difficult. But you guys have weathered the storm. So now you're over the hump. So what's been your secret to success in this partnership?
I think it's the ability to talk about issues that come up to the lounge, get it straightened out before it becomes a real problem. You know, certain things are serious and some things are not.
Yeah.
So ordering cigars or having some issue with customers, try to get that out the way before we get there. You know, make sure that stuff is cleaned up before, because I want the customers to have to witness that.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you said that, Tony, because I want to go deep into the cigar bar arena, right? Give me some of the stories. What happens in the cigar bar that y'all talk about and don't nobody know about? There's one that comes to you.
I'm reluctant to talk about.
Right, we don't
say names. Don't say names.
I'll tell you.
Just talk about the incidents.
People come and we have every year we do a prostate cancer dialogue with the customers, male customers. Then we do a breast cancer talk. You know, we bring in a doctor, we bring in a therapist to talk about different things that happen to Black men and Black women in the community. Now, that's important to me because our customers really appreciate it. And a lot of guys, as we know, do not like going to the doctor. They don't even talk about some of the issues that go on. So we bring that to them and say, listen, come participate, get some information, then go out and seek some help if you need that help.
So, Tony, when does that happen?
We do that once a year.
Once a year. When does it come up for this year, or has it already passed?
It's already passed. We did
Okay,
this
so
summer.
next year, summertime, y'all, keep that on your agendas, because for those who don't like to go to the doctor but love going to the cigar bar, you might be a 2-for-1, right?
Absolutely.
So since I can't get Tony to get in scuttlebutt, I definitely want to. Maurice, what is one of the most pronounced situations that's happened at the cigar bar that you don't want to even repeat and tell anybody, but you want to tell our listeners?
Oh God! You
Don't
know what?
say any names.
I'm not gonna say any names. I can't give you one that
Just stands out.
stands out.
Really?
I
They all
can't.
standing out.
They all stand
Well, you
out,
know what? Maybe
and
that's the relaxation of it all. Maybe the cigar is putting people into a zen moment, and maybe you don't have issues.
right. Because
No,
one
we have
thing
issues.
we have issues. We do have issues, but one thing about the cigar culture is an expensive lifestyle.
Okay.
So it's not where you getting your cigars from the gas station. These cigars cost money. So
Well, what's
these
the
are
price point, the range?
our cheapest cigars start off at $9 up to $170
$170 cigar?
for one cigar.
Well, what's the difference? What makes $170? What makes a cigar cost $170?
You know, I asked myself the same thing. But you know, you got just like the Rolls Royce or the Bentley of the cigars, then you got the Chevy, you got the Ford of the cigars.
All
So
right now.
that
But you got it
doesn't
for
make
everybody. You got the price point for everybody.
Absolutely everybody.
And so the address to the cigar bar is
4310 South Prairie in Bronzeville.
Oh, nice. So that's 4310 South Prairie. Y'all heard it. I tried. They're not going to give me no scuttlebutt. So I'm going to tell you this. We get ready to go to song, but when we come back, as we are off the air, I'm going to keep on pressing. But y'all keep it locked right here on Inspiration 1390. Yeah, I couldn't get it. I couldn't get no love in hip hop from the cigar culture. Got a pen? But you guys are doing great.
Thank you.
Marcel? He is, I don't know. I have no idea where he is. He's not coming today, though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Will I be a good surrogate? I'm a
Absolutely.
good substitute? Is it
Absolutely.
okay?
Most definitely
Because
you
I
are.
can turn my head around.
Absolutely. Absolutely you are.
Awesome. So when we come back, I want to dive into what this 7-year anniversary means to you. You all have any events coming up?
We do.
Okay, so we want to definitely plug the event. And what is the event? Does the event have a name yet?
It's just our 7th year anniversary.
7th year anniversary. And then what we will do is make sure that you give all of your contact information, your personal contact information on your socials, not personal, socials, and then the cigar bar information so you can increase your likes and your visits to, yeah. So we'll do that. You know, my cousin owns a cigar bar, 2 cigar bar now in Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll never.
You know the names of them?
I do not know the names of it, but she loves it. See, I'm not going to the cigar bar because that cigar smoke get in my hair. Well, we can't have that.
And I'll give you a tip for that.
Okay, do it.
Dry hair shampoo.
Oh.
Takes it right out.
Okay.
See that?
Okay. Well, I couldn't get no stuff, but I certainly can get some trivia.
I'm doing a summer.
We have an outdoor patio as well, too.
Okay. So, you know, I went to Big Cigar Bar.
Yeah, Big's Mansion.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm never going back. Huh? I'm never going back.
Why?
It smoked up my hair.
And Biggs?
No, you couldn't because the smoke hit you at the curb. Right.
They have pretty good ventilation there.
Well, it didn't ventilate my hair.
Right.
Hilarious.
Like I said, the dry hair shampoo.
Dry hair shampoo. Okay.
Absolutely.
We're going to talk about that. And so you guys have a mix of men and women because I see women smoking cigars.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of women.
I don't mean no different, but it is illegal to smoke inside in Illinois. I don't know.
No.
You have to have a standalone building.
Okay. Because I know you go to the casino in every other state, it just smells like cigarettes. But like in Illinois, you can't smoke it.
Right, they got a smoking room where they allow you to smoke.
Area.
A smoking area, yeah.
I know when I was a kid, it used to be like some places you be like smoking and non-smoking, and now they don't have none of that.
Yep, they eliminated.
I thought it was They got it right.
So in cigars, it's tobacco, though, right?
Right, yes, it's tobacco.
But what's the difference between a cigar and a cigarette?
Because cigars, well, you know,
Huh? The wrapping?
the greater tobacco is different.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that because a lot of people
The stuff
don't
inside
know.
a cigarette, the stuff inside a cigar.
Okay, fade it.
You want to go commercial?
Go to commercial.
Hey, it's your main man, Action Jackson, and let me put you on
Thank
the way
you.
I get my style right. GQ Gentleman, located at 7149 South State Street, right here in Chicago. Whether it's for church,
You can.
prom, weddings, or galas, GQ Gentleman has the suits that keep me looking sharp and feeling confident.
Hey, Debbie,
Need that
what's
perfect
going
fit?
on?
Call them at
Hey,
773
KC.
966
Well, hello there.
773
Awesome.
966 and tell them Action Jackson sent you.
You know what?
Yes,
Let me tell you,
yes.
Instagram is evolving. It allowed me to resume. I didn't even have to go off and come back on. Apparently, I haven't played my limit of what I can play on the air and on Instagram. So, y'all, thank you so much for joining. We got two great guests in the studio. Make sure that you go and visit. For if you are in Chicago and you live in Chicago proper, Lloyd. Oh my God, I didn't even know that was you. Oh, I love you so much. But anyway, if you guys are in the Bronzeville area, make sure that you go and visit Windy City Cigar Bar. They're celebrating their 7th year anniversary. 7 years means completion for those of you who are Bible bumpers. You absolutely know that. And for those of you who listen to us and watch us on your socials, now you know that too. And the address is
Imagine this. You're asleep
4310
and suddenly
South
your
Prairie.
phone alerts you. Someone's at your door. Would you rather be caught off guard or be
30
in
seconds,
control?
y'all. 30 seconds.
Safety is an
perfect.
optional.
Perfect.
It's a necessity. That's why
6
we
minutes.
trust Secure Home
6 minutes, Tammy Fresh, you
Experts in
on.
life safety and
On.
security systems.
Well, you got coffee or
Right
tea?
now, Secure Home and Automation is offering an
Is tea for your
exclusive deal for new
Because who were you
customers.
screaming at last
Don't wait until it's too late. Call 866-447-3344.
You were?
That's right. Call
He's,
Secure Home and
he's kidding. He
10
don't scream at
seconds,
you.
y'all. 10
It's that
seconds.
West South thing, y'all.
3344 and take control of your
What's up,
safety.
DJ B-Lo? D-John, what's happening?
Where's the action, Jackson?
I'll tell you what's going on.
Well, what's going on is we're still talking to Maurice Green and Anthony Powell about their fantastic cigar bar in Bronzeville. Of course, that's 4310 South Prairie. We definitely want you guys to get over to the lounge because they are celebrating their 7th anniversary. So, guys, what does this 7th anniversary milestone mean to you both personally and professionally?
Well, for me, it's an accomplishment that I did not really expect. There were some challenges in the beginning, but things started to get better, and so I'm really happy about that. The lounge is really successful, and we get a lot of people from out of the country that come visit Windy City because we're so close to downtown. We get a lot of people from around the country that come visit Windy City, and different varieties of people from different places. So it's really an experience to have different people from different cultures come by and say, "Wow, I never knew this place was here," and they have a good time. Be out the element. You know, some people are not comfortable being out the element, but they come to Windy City and really enjoy it.
And then that becomes their element.
It becomes their element.
Absolutely. So what are the hours?
We open at 5 p.m. to midnight.
Oh, that's not bad. When you work in there 5 to midnight.
Yes.
So some of the things that we were talking about offline, definitely want to talk about on air because people want to know what's the difference between a cigar and a cigarette.
The quality of the tobacco.
But it is tobacco
It is
in the
tobacco,
cigar.
and it's nicotine in cigars, yes.
Oh, because you know what? People who smoke cigars frown at cigarettes. I would never smoke a cigarette. So that's why I didn't know it was tobacco. I'm like, well, cigar must have its own situation going on.
It does.
Well, what's that situation?
Well,
so what is the quality?
The quality, it depends on where you get the cigars from. You know, there's machine-made cigars. Then there's the hand-rolled cigars, which people prefer, hand-rolled. But cigars use like the whole leaf.
Okay.
So, you want the whole leaf.
So the wrapping is different.
The wrapper is different. You might have a different filler. You might have a different binder. So it's all, and where the cigar's grown, where the tobacco's grown, Nicaragua, Cameroon. You may have tobacco grown in Connecticut. Yeah. So there's different varieties of tobacco. Then the way you roll it, it's just a different experience.
Okay, so when we start growing tobacco in Inglewood, then that'll be a different experience too. Right? Right. So one of our listeners, one of our watchers on Facebook said, I thought smoking was bad for your health, but you know what? when I talk to cigar smokers, they like, well, cigars ain't bad for your health, but it is tobacco. I mean, everything is a health risk, right?
Everything is health.
So
And
now,
one of the differences between cigars and cigarettes, you don't inhale cigars.
oh,
That's one of the differences.
so you just puff and smoking it.
You're doing it.
So there's different things about the cigar that you want to, the taste, the smell, the construction of the cigar, how the cigar is burning, the ash. There's a lot of different components to smoking a cigar. It's not just putting it in your mouth and smoking.
Well, I see people lick their cigars first.
Yeah, and that's not good. And we tried to be nice about that because you shouldn't be licking your cigar before you cut it. That's really kind of nasty because you're using the usually the lounge cutter. You put the cigar in your mouth and then cut it.
Yeah.
No.
What was the whole premise behind licking it anyway? What did?
I have no idea what it is.
Well, you heard it
Everything was
straight
fine.
off the press right here on the Brunch. Tony says he knows nothing about what that culture is about, but they don't do that at Windy City.
They do, and I have to stop them, and I say politely, no, don't do that. Now I've got to clean that cutter because you put it in your mouth first before you cut it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so can you tell us about the special event that's coming up on the celebration? When is it? Where is it? What time does it start?
November the 5th. Doors open up at 5 p.m. We're going to have Chicago's very own Slick Adams.
Woo!
Will be in the building performing.
Okay.
Again,
He's amazing.
He's amazing. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's great.
He's a great guy. One of our good customers as well.
Oh,
But
wow.
he's family. We love him.
His voice is
Yeah.
melodic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what other goodies do we have coming up on November the 5th?
November the 5th, we're going to have a new artist come in. She wants to introduce her paintings, her artwork.
Oh.
So we're going to have those on display. And I just don't want to give everything out.
Because it's so many goodies that's
It's a lot of
coming
goodies.
up.
And our customers already know it's going to be an experience. So that's why I always say the experience. That way I don't have to elaborate what exactly going on. They know it's going to be something nice and good.
Well, you know what? This is a great thing for people to do that don't have anything to do. And when you have, well, even if you have something to do, it's still a great thing to do.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
November the 5th is all going down, and that's at 4310 South Prairie.
Correct.
Doors open at 5 o'clock.
5 p.m.
Do we have to have any tickets or reservations?
No, it's open seating. And the theme for that event, you did ask me that, and it's kind of slipped my mind. It's a smoker shack event. So we encourage, if you can, why smoker shack it? The guys and
with the
ladies are.
ascots around the neck.
Exactly.
It's kind of bougie over there
It'll
in
be bougie that day.
Bronzeville,
We
y'all.
normally not, but with that particular day, we want to put some clothes on a little bit.
All right. So we got some specials going on at the event too.
Yeah. We also want to have LFD. That's one of our cigar brands. They're going to do an event, host the event the same day of our event as well.
Well, this is amazing, y'all. Again, it's 4310 South Prairie, November the 5th. Put that on your calendars. Doors open at 5 o'clock. But don't even think about coming if you don't have that smoker's jacket and that ascot around your neck. And don't go find some handkerchief. I'm talking about come correct, y'all. So for people who have never visited before, what can they expect when they walk into Windy City Lounge, and particularly on November the 7th? November the 5th.
A warm welcoming. We always, there's always a warm welcome. Welcome to Windy Cigar Lounge. If they knew, we always try to find out where they're from, because piggybacking what Tony had mentioned, we get a lot of people from out of state that visit us literally 4 times a week, either from out of state or from around the country. We touch continents.
I like that. We touch continents. Well, tobacco bringing people together.
Yes.
Can't go wrong with that. You guys, how do people get in touch with you?
Yep. Instagram handle, Windy City Cigar. And our Facebook, Windy City Cigar Lounge.
All right. And how do people get in touch with you guys personally on your socials? I'm not saying your telephone numbers. I'm saying, how do they follow you?
Maurice Green.
All right, Maurice.
Anthony Powell.
Anthony Powell on all socials.
Yes.
Y'all, thank you so much. You have been a delight. I am so proud of 7 years of success and 70 more years of success. I'm a legacy. I'm a proponent of legacy businesses, and particularly legacy Black businesses. We don't have enough of them. So thank you so much. Y'all, again, it's going down on November the 5th at 5 o'clock, 4310 South Prairie, WindyCityCigar.com. Is that right?
Cigar Lounge.
Cigarlounge.com.
Yes.
Visit the website, visit the place. I promise it's going to be more than just a cigar bar. It's going to be an experience.
Absolutely.
Y'all, Maurice, Anthony, thank you again.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Excellent. Y'all, don't go nowhere. We got way more to share right here on the Brunch Bunch. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was a pleasure meeting you.
It was my
Thank you.
pleasure.
Appreciate
Thank you so much.
Stories too.
Yeah, we're going to get some pictures out here.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
It's my pleasure. Uh-oh, I got Tony to smile, y'all.
So you smoke cigars, right? I bought one with me just in case.
Oh, man.
Try that.
I appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Man,
No, funny thing.
Okay, show over. No. Oh, boy. He's alive. Hey, y'all, what's going on? You know what? Hey, P. Jeter, listen, those two guys were amazing. Literally, they gave Adam a whole cigar. I tried to lick it. They wouldn't let me. Stay in your lane. What's happening? Awesome.
You heard what the lady said?
No, what? I don't even know anything about this.
That was some crazy stuff.
Is this the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's just like Trump. They're just doing propaganda at this point. They're just saying stuff. It's so crazy. Saying that Obama was trying to take Trump down before his election in 2016.
What happened?
Trump's team is saying they have hard evidence of Obama trying to take Trump down before his election in 2016. No way they have that.
What is this?
That's a story where...
So, but this doesn't go with it, right?
That all goes with it.
Oh, this is just a...
That's all one story.
Oh, gotcha.
This is one story as well. So 2 for pre-recorded and 1 coming out.
Oh, they done lost their minds now.
Oh, Ebony just called me saying she left out of Hoosier because the door, when you walk in that side door, you know the little white door, she said it wasn't opening. But there's no lock to it, so it can't be locked. And then she called Frank. Frank was like, the door might be swelling. Oh.
I don't know. Did it rain?
Yeah, rain.
Did it get the door wet?
No. That's what Frank said. And she was like, well, I can't get in, so I'm going to have to come back tomorrow, and somebody's going to have to open that door for her. So I'm going to call, what? I'm call Frank and get somebody else.
Yeah.
Because Ebony said she tried for like 20 minutes. She was like, I can't get this. Might have to break it.
Hey, Karen McCoy, what's going on? T Breezy in the building. That would be me.
Fabulous.
I still haven't heard the Girlfriends commercial.
They played one at 12:24.
Yeah, you got receipts. He said 12:24.
I'm looking at it right now.
Be family. Be different. Be Queez.
Queez, a new luxury
DeAndre Patterson. He's so good.
Two distinct fragrances, the sensual Pure Royale and the alluring Forbidden Kiss. Order Queez today.
Go to bequeez.com and get your favorite fragrance today. That's BEQUEESE.com. Bequeez.com.
Are you ready to start or grow your business? At the Dream Center, we help entrepreneurs with everything from business
They get the job
strategies to marketing
It
and
sounds
working space and support services that bring your dream to life. Call us today at 773-345-7441. That's 773-345-7441. Or visit us online at thedreamcenter.com. That's thedreamcenter.com. The Dream Center, where entrepreneurs dream, create, and grow.
Hey, Chicago, join Marcel Jackson and Tamara Fair of Lunch with the Brunch Bunch for opening night of Casey Andra Hunt's Girlfriends, a comedy musical stage play, Friday, October 31st at the Bear Theater in Chicago. There's comedy, drama, suspense, and surprise. Arrive early for some pre-show activities. Casey Andra Hunt's Girlfriends, the stage play. Grab your crew and some discounted tickets using promo code BRUNCH at girlfriendsthestageplay.com. Girlfriendsthestageplay.com.
Hey, it's your main man, Action Jackson, and let me put you on to where I get my style right.
I got you.
Gentlemen, located at 7149 South State Street, right here in Chicago. Whether it's for
You
church,
go back in about
prom,
45
weddings, or
seconds when you're
galas,
ready.
GQ
I'm ready.
Gentlemen
I'm ready
has
now.
the suits that keep me looking
Don't you know
sharp
I
and
stay
feeling
ready?
confident. Need that perfect fit?
For real,
Call
yeah.
them at 773-966-4383. That's 773-966-4383. And tell them Action Jackson sent you.
Tuesdays at 12:30.
20 seconds.
Tune in right here on the Brunch Bunch for community
Hugs,
chatter.
Jarrell from Staying in Your Lane. Staying in your lane, I miss you.
People, passions, and powerful stories that are moving our communities forward.
10 seconds.
So make sure
Okay.
you're tuning in to the Brunch Bunch Tuesdays at 12:30 so you don't miss community
5,
chatter. Brought to you by
4,
Win Communications.
3,
Where together we win.
2.
I know that so many of you only get your news from the Brunch Bunch, but I got a lot to catch you up on. Hold up. Food stamp benefits reportedly at risk of being cut amid government shutdown right before Thanksgiving. So all of those signs where it says EBT and food stamps accepted may be coming down. You've heard about the shutdown chaos before, but this is one that's hidden way too close to home. With the federal government still at a standstill, nearly 42 million Americans are at risk of losing their supplemental nutritional assistance program, which is acronymed as SNAP benefits, as early as next month. This is all going down in November. What's going on, y'all? The United States government shuts down for the first time in 6 years. SNAP's running low and the clock is ticking. According to Agricultural Secretary Brooke Rollins, the SNAP program, also known as food stamps, will reportedly run out of money in just 2 weeks if funding isn't restored. Let that sink in for a minute, y'all, because millions of families could be left without the help that they depend on to do the most basic thing, and that is eat. Rollins told reporters that the government shutdown has pushed the program to its brink of destruction. She said, so you're talking about millions and millions of vulnerable families, of hungry families that are not going to have access to these programs because of this shutdown. And while the Trump administration has found money to temporarily keep open services that are actually being funded, it's not clear if they'll do the same for SNAP. And people are watching very closely because, as aforementioned, millions of people will be affected. And like many other in Trump's camp, Rollins is pointing fingers at the Democrats. The secretary claimed that they're more focused on political agendas than feeding families.
Wow.
But Democrats are clapping back too. The party claims that Republicans are the ones blocking a spending deal that would keep programs like SNAP afloat. And while the political blame game plays out, the USDA is already telling states to pause November food stamp payments. Now that move has left the states officially scrambling for money. In New York, Governor Katie Hochul didn't hold back. She called the decision deliberate and unprecedented and accused the administration of using hunger as a political weapon. Well, Thanksgiving is coming, but will families eat? That is the question. So meanwhile, behind the scenes, the USDA is juggling numbers, and with only $6 billion in backup funding and with an $8 billion price tag just in November's benefits alone, there's a serious shortfall. Y'all do the math. Does that sound like $2 billion short to you? Sounds like it to me. And unlike WIC, which was temporarily saved by a $300 million fund shift, there's not enough money left to cover both programs. That means 17 states have already had to stop accepting new SNAP applications. And all this comes just weeks before Thanksgiving, a time when families rely heavily on these benefits. And unfortunately, food banks are already stretched thin. And they say that we can't let households who need the help purchasing food become another casualty or with this shutdown, says Ty Jones Cox of the Center of the Budget Policy and Procedures. This is really devastating.
This administration hates the poor, and this sounds very engineered on like what exactly is about to happen, what they want to happen. That's what it sounds like.
It does sound like that, but you know what? This administration really does represent the 1%ers and the 5%ers of the world.
Exactly.
But how did you get to 1% and 5%? The people that you are impacting the most are the ones who are buying your products, and that's what got you there. And so there has to be some reciprocity in terms of an allegiance in every government, right?
Yeah.
And so we've said this, we've touted this on previous shows, that what separates first world countries from third world countries is how we take care of our most vulnerable. And the United States has done a very good job of taking care of our most vulnerable in comparison.
Definitely.
Now, I say in comparison because when you are here and you don't understand, or you have not traveled and seen how poor really looks, you don't really appreciate the United States.
Yeah.
But people literally in other countries, they don't have roads, infrastructure, or monies to build roads. That means that they don't have clear pathways to get to food, or food that would be organically grown or caught in the sea. So it's a lot of things that the United States has that other countries don't. And so when we're talking about cutting and making these cuts,
Necessities.
these are basic necessities.
That's what scares me about this, is because like we talk about, I don't want to bring up like civil war or anything like that, but like a revolution or something like that. But I feel like I've always heard the only time that will actually happen is if somebody's basic needs get cut off, like water, food, and stuff like that. And that's what it sounds like it's trending to, is people's food and water and basic living needs are getting cut off. And what else do you expect other people to do than like riot and revolt
and rob?
You gotta,
because they're going to
survive.
survive.
You gotta steal some bread for your kids.
Well, that means smash and grabs are going to go up. Like, I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing at the severity of it.
And then he's going to send the ICE agents out, and he's going to send the military out saying, why is crime going up? But basic necessities are getting cut.
Basic necessities getting cut, and the correlations of crime are inextricably connected.
Exactly.
So, this is something that we really, now, guess what though? We have some legislators here in Illinois that have a remedy and a call to action. Yeah. So you guys want to keep listening to the show the rest of the week, because and the beginning of next week, because this November 1st deadline is coming up. Yeah. And so you talk about it in the esoteric ways that, oh, okay, well, that's going to come down the line. Down the line is here, y'all. It's here. So keep it locked, y'all. I told you we got a lot of things to bring you back up on. So we're going to keep doing it right here on the Brunch Bunch.
And then the idea that I just thought of right there, then he's going to use.
What's that, President Carter?
The military's going to be out.
Nightfoot Live, what's going on? S.A. Marvel West.
I just got to tell you, they're going to think you AI Adam.
I don't care.
AI Adam?
You
do.
robot.
No, that he's going to use martial law, and that he's going to use that as an excuse to not get out of office when he's supposed to be done.
What?
When Trump is doing all this to do martial law, that's what I think.
Oh, because there has to be some kind of
Because there's going to be a
end game.
revolt, and then the military has to come, and then he's going to be like, I'm the king now. You
I'm the
can't take me
king.
out of office.
I'm the king. Yeah.
You can't take me out of office because it's martial law.
I'm the king. Kiss the ring.
Law, it don't matter. He can still.
Oh,
stay in
that's
office.
true. That's very
That's
true.
what I'm saying. He wants to stay in office.
So the chaos is.
It's his that he wants the chaos.
Yeah. He's not a good one.
America's not in control.
Definitely not. We all know he's in control. We know. We know. You can't say it on these microphones.
All of this is a
What?
No, can't say it on the microphone.
What do they say?
Get cut off.
that Gaza Strip problem.
Yep, that's who.
Oh,
runs the
yeah.
world.
That's all of this is a
That's
trickle
true.
down event.
How many minutes do we have?
3.
3 minutes? Yay.
We got him.
Everything is a trickle down event.
The next story is gonna be this, that fetus. The next story is that fetus story.
We need to apologize to somebody that I'm thinking of right now over live. I can't say it. Graduation. That's who we need to apologize to.
You talking about the dude who used to play for the Brooklyn Nets?
Him too.
Yo, bro. Yeah, it's on right now, bro.
We owe them apologies, bro.
I've been like doing a lot of research about
Me
this.
too, bro. Everybody I know has.
I think the World War III.
It's a major. Charlie Kirk, stop like that.
I just think that the terrorist attack that happened 2 weeks ago. Bro, the Israel, you know what I'm talking about, bro. They blew up the hospital last week, bro. It was October 10th, I think. That's like they're treating like a September 11th.
What?
This is the hospital.
They've been doing that.
You ain't like.
They've been doing what?
Bro, I like. You ain't heard like October 12th, bro, like that.
But that
Oh,
was
in other
October
countries?
7th.
That's what it was.
That was the big. That
That's
was
what
a
it was.
while.
7.
That was a minute ago.
Somebody say, hey, Mr. Carter.
Oh, yeah.
That was the start of this whole thing. Was October 7th.
What happened on October 7th?
Hamas came into Israel.
Oh, yeah.
But no, yeah, Israel's been doing that because they're saying Hamas is in hospitals and schools, and that's their justification of blowing schools and hospitals. What?
They said that they just trying to get us to go to war with Iran. So they keep trying to provoke Iran to attack them, and then we gotta go.
We had no reason to. We just got out of there.
Yeah, but if they can get Iran, then they got the whole.
If we never protected them, their whole sky would be full of missiles.
We do, and this is the U.S. of Israel. So
it's sad, man. It's really sad. It really is.
They gonna pay you. They tripping.
Nah, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Not all money's good money, man.
You give me the bad money and not.
You can take the bad money. See how that work out. Give me the good money.
I'll figure it out.
Here's the thing, though.
That comes with strings. That money comes with strings. I'll tell you that.
And those strings kill.
That string will get you killed. Exactly. Look at Charlie Kirk, man. He got killed.
You got 30 seconds already?
Just 30 seconds?
You need more?
He was getting money to buy NBC.
You need more?
Turned against him. No, you got it.
Yeah, I need 30 seconds. I need more. Just one commercial.
I don't think it's no question.
I might be okay. I'm trying to get this out of my mouth.
Who's next? That's crazy.
You ready, Nick? 10 seconds.
Said that with a smile on your face.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, first of all, let me tell you who I am. It's your girl Tamara Fair on the air, and you're rocking with the brunch bunch. But just when I thought that I had heard it all, somebody comes up with something that makes me say, you know what? It all is not possible. No, ma'am. A woman allegedly delivers a fetus, y'all, in a cooler to her ex and said, here's your kid. That's not cool, but it was in the cooler. It was definitely in the cooler. This is not funny, but this is real, y'all. This is not a joke.
That's cool.
So, roomies, this was one that's truly beyond my understanding. I've heard of messy breakups, dramatic pop-ups, and even some wild accusations, but the latest story out of Missouri has social media shook. Let's just say one man's night late night visit from an on again, off again friend ended in a cooler. Well, Pulaski deputies say that Michaela Annette Haight, she's 29 years old, pulled up to her former lover's house in the early hours of September the 18th and handed him a cooler. Yes, literally a red and white cooler with green tape on it, claiming it contained his child. She allegedly said, "Here's your kid," before peeling off into the night like it was just another Tuesday. But what he found inside shocked the world. Allegedly, it was a human fetus. Kayla Head then gave him food, which she had gotten from the Good Samaritan, where she had handed him a red and white cooler. And in the cooler, with the green tape holding a closed sign stated on the cooler, "It's your kid." And she drove off in her vehicle. And then, and this was all in the affidavit. He advised Michaela that she didn't show any signs of remorse or anything when she said it. Like, you know,
Like
throw the paper,
like
throw the paper in the
my
garbage.
kid.
So she believed that he was making it up. He believed she was making it up, that it was just a cruel joke. But instead, when he opened up the cooler, that thought that it was drinks inside the cooler, because remember, she gave him food, so he thought it was drinks. It was actually a human fetus. According to the court records, the man who described their relationship was more of was a fling and not a relationship of any serious nature, also told authorities that Michaela had previously claimed that she was pregnant a few months prior. He admitted that he didn't believe her, calling her a habitual liar, and after receiving the message on September the 17th that she suffered a miscarriage. And he says that she picked him up, ran some errands, and then handed him the cooler while he was eating at the house. Thinking it was just a weird joke or maybe some drinks, he hesitated to open it. And then 2 hours later, with a friend present, he finally did and was horrified. Well, the man was visibly shaken and in tears, and when speaking to the deputies, said that he couldn't believe what had happened. He reportedly told police that this was the type of thing you see on the internet all the time, but you don't ever think it's going to happen to you. Well, the cooler was collected as evidence, and the coroner confirmed that it did contain a fetus. And now Michaela is facing felony charges of first-degree harassment for causing severe emotional distress and is under police custody. So men are going. You know what, though? That should definitely tell you all, men. You should either wrap it up, zip it up, or cut it out. Like literally.
Do the doctors just give you a fetus?
Yeah.
Or they just give it to you?
They can. Yes, they will. Let me tell you why. Because if you request that you want to bury that child, you have the right to have a formal burial, a formal funeral. And so, yes, they will give you the fetus in a miscarriage situation or anything. Like anytime it's your child, you have the right to your child. A fetus is still your child. Now, what Michaela did was insensitive. It was heinous. It was cruel.
It's mentally unstable, I think, a little bit too.
Maybe, but we got to go a little bit deeper. What made you do that? Like, if this was a fling, according to him, what's her story to that side?
I'm guessing.
Because you went out to eat with this fling.
I'm thinking it's a little more serious in her mind.
I would think that she would think that. But you went out to eat. Now, of course, Justice is shaking his head. No. Because Justice probably got 17 girlfriends.
There's no justification for that kind of behavior, man.
No,
there's not. That right there, you dug deep. That was premeditated. You went into a whole, and this is what I'm going to do.
She filled up a whole cooler
with
and wrote on it. It was premeditated for sure.
Yeah, but you know what? The fact that she's in custody would give pause to any other woman who was thinking about doing this similar situation. Now, you know what? Man, y'all can make some people mad. Because I have had a lot of men to make me mad. But you know what? You've got to have the peace of the Lord with you before you start making situations worse than mad. Because this situation now is criminal. It's emotional. I can't even imagine what he was thinking, you know. But you know what? Like the Fatal Attraction movie, you got to be careful who you, with, blankety blank with. Because you never know what the aftermath is going to be. But I can tell you what the aftermath is going to be if you keep God first. He's going to give you the peace of the Lord. He's going to order your steps, and he's going to give you your assignment. I can bet you dimes to a donut that Michaela did not confer with her higher being. But you know what, y'all? We always encourage you to do so. Another thing we encourage you to do is keep Love 24 alive. Tell someone that you don't know, a perfect stranger, that you love them, and show someone that you do know how much you love them. Let me tell you, Pam Gardner at Peel Hill told me last night that she met somebody in the store and said to her, I love you. She didn't know him, perfect stranger, because of what we say here on the Brunch Bunch.
Nice.
And the lady came up to her and said, you know what? I needed that at that moment. So you never know how you are impacting someone's life at that moment. Well, y'all, it's time for us to get out of here. We definitely want to encourage you to keep today lifted, keep yourselves lifted, keep your family lifted, because it's a lot going on. We love you. I love you, Adam.
I love you, Tammy.
Believers, we love you. Baby Eminem, we love you too. Marcel, wherever you are, we're sending love, prayers, and support. Mariah, I love you. Y'all, we'll see you tomorrow on this next fabulous Thursday, Throwback Thursday. And peace, y'all. And stay optimistic. I need to record.
I gotta get you another story.
Oh, that's why you gave me all these stories.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were giving them because we had so much time. All right, y'all. Thank you. Hey, Danny, what's going on? Carlton Evans. Hey, y'all. TNG 2024.
At this point, bro,
So you see, now you know they're all talking about this miscarriage because that was crazy business, right, y'all? All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Love you.
It sounded like she already was pregnant though before all this started happening.
She was pregnant.